you all know the name that we picked is...
What is up, everybody? This week on Your Favorite Christian, it is the naming revelation. Holy cow. I'll also be telling you about what the first couple of days were like in the hospital during COVID-19.
Yeah.
And Anastasia will reveal to you why she loves my mustache so much and has voted continuously every single morning for me to keep it on my face. All that's coming up this week on Your Favorite Christian. Welcome back. You know, we got a lot going on. Before we get all into it, you got to hit that subscribe button, though, because there's going to be so much stuff being revealed in these next couple weeks. Baby Anderson is here. He's going to have a name in the next 5 minutes here, or 10 minutes, however long this video ends up being. Anastasia likes short videos.
I do.
But every time we do a short video, people are like, I wish it was longer.
I know.
You don't want the opposite comment, right? I like you guys, but I wish your videos were shorter. By the end of this video, the name of Baby Anderson will be revealed. I mean, you got one part right, you know his last name. But many of you have been voting on Instagram and on YouTube. We will be revealing who were the winners, and they will get some free merchandise, some free merch.
Yes.
Babe, can you tell them what exactly is on our merchandise?
On the shirt, we have the Jinyami sign. So if you Ghanaian or a lot of the African countries know about the Jinyami sign. So it's a symbol in Ghana, and it means only God or except God. Basically, God can do it all. Only Him can do it. It is also on our YouTube. So there's a link there. You can purchase it. If you guys are interested, we'll be bringing a lot more shirts and t-shirts and other things as well.
All proceeds go towards our baby boy college fund. So before we get on to that, we spent 5 days in the hospital after the birth. That if you all watched the previous video, you saw that 24 hours labor led to a C-section.
C-section. Very much unexpected.
That keeps you in the hospital a little bit longer. What was it like, you know, the first couple days of being in the hospital during especially a pandemic?
We couldn't really walk in the hallway. So after the C-section, you know, after I think a couple of hours, they want you to get up and start walking just so you can heal faster and better. But I had no issue walking, actually. Like the moment we got back to the room and the anesthesia was wearing off, I was able to move and walk and do my own thing. But I think Christian wanted to take a walk on the hallway with baby Anderson, which I thought would be great, just so baby mama can have some sleep. But you know, he was told not to. It was not advised, but because of COVID.
They quickly told me to go back into the room.
Yes, the only walk I was able to get was in that room.
Since it's COVID-19, we couldn't have any visitors.
Yes.
So no one could show up into the hospital room and to kind of watch baby while the two of us would sleep. Since we couldn't have any family visit, we got some pretty awesome flowers, and that was nice. Family was great.
I think family would have still brought flowers even if they were coming to visit.
Do you think it upgraded their actual flower arrangement? Like they went to the one that's $20 more because they felt bad they can't be there?
I think the family would have done the same.
Question for you, family. Leave a comment below if you actually watch our videos. Would you have gotten a more affordable flower arrangement? Because y'all got some real nice ones because you would have come in person.
Oh my goodness.
How strange was it for you that after baby boy was delivered, then I had to leave and go with baby boy because they had to sew you back up?
Yes.
So was that strange, kind of just be hanging out by yourself?
It was a little strange. But then again, I couldn't hold baby Anderson anyway because I was shaking from the anesthesia. When they said, Dad, come with us. And so here I am, so in the OR, being sewed back up. Actually, I had a lot of confidence because the anesthesiologist, he was amazing to a point that I felt confident to be there because he was encouraging, he was wiping my tear, literally, like, because my hand was like this.
After baby was born, they came right over to us. They came behind the curtain to offer the child to you and I.
Yes.
And they offer for you to hold him.
But I couldn't hold baby Anderson because the anesthesia took the best of me.
Do you think it took the best of you because your names are so closely related that when anesthesia is given to Anastasia, that it just zaps each other out?
It's because I was very anxious. I was very, very, very scared. Then finally brought baby Anderson, and the nurse was like, don't worry, you don't have to hold him. I will just put him on your chest for you. Actually, the truth is, I thought there was something wrong with me personally. And so I thought I was going through that emotions of, oh my God, I don't want to hold him. And then in my mind, I'm like, every mother always talk about, I grab him. It was the best feeling. And here I am, like, I'm so sorry, guys. I cannot hold him because,
Yeah.
So that was heartbreaking. I cried so much, okay?
But I remember telling you, it was like you did that out of care and concern for your son. You didn't want to drop him.
I really didn't want to drop him.
Can you imagine if you would have been a selfish mother and been like, no, I'm going to hold him because I don't want to lose this moment. I want to hold him. And then you do this and then you drop the kid. You know, honey, we just can't keep on talking about all these things. I mean, you and I are kind of interesting, but they're not really here for us.
No.
And they kind of want to see
Baby Anderson,
the celebrity. So here we go for the first reveal of this video.
Baby Anderson.
A little bit of revelation of Baby Anderson.
Kind of cute. He is so cute.
He's adorable.
He's
ridiculously adorable.
He's adorable.
Life changed. Now, after you gave birth, you hadn't eaten since we snuck in some fast food grilled chicken sandwich before we went over to the hospital.
The nurse finally said, in the morning, I'll be able to have breakfast. So the next day, I was able to order breakfast. And it was like heaven.
Baby mama tackling some food after a long, hard night of feeding. She's burning crazy calories. Homeboy was cluster feeding last night. Has pooped 3 times already.
Baby Anderson went right for the breast. Great latch right away.
We had nurses coming in like every half hour and they all had a different take on breastfeeding, which was awesome. So you got lots of different techniques.
I was determined, okay? When I was pregnant, I was determined. I said, God, I really want to strictly breastfeed. Strictly breastfeed.
Oh, that was a prayer?
Oh yeah, one of the main reason, and this is the truth, is very cost effective. Like it's cheap. Okay.
It's also great for the baby.
Yes. Wait, I'm not done. I know about that. It is very.
I did it for the coupons.
No, the bonding is extraordinarily. It doesn't mean if you are not breastfeeding, you're not bonding. So I don't want anybody to get that idea in their head. It's a lot of other health reasons why I wanted to breastfeed. So I prayed to God. I said, please let this breast milk and the baby latch very well. Anyway.
Normally after a birth, you know, there's a photographer that's usually in the hospital. I don't know if that's at every hospital, but I know at this hospital. During a pandemic, there's now photographers flocking to the nearest maternity wards to take pictures of babies. So just FYI.
But we had a camera with us the whole time. So we were able to do our own photo shoot at the hospital because we brought clothes for the photo shoot.
He's got his onesie. Cleveland is the city that's on there. He was crying at first when we put it on him, and I understand that. But then I started talking to him about the victories and the wins that we've also had as a football team, as a basketball team, and a football and a baseball team. And then he calmed down. But the good thing is that you can use the joke on the second day of their life that when you're putting a onesie on him and he's fighting you could say, "Come on, buddy, you know how to put the onesie on. It's not like you were born yesterday." You only get one day to say that. Like, I'm a pretty antsy guy. And I don't like staying in one space for a while. And we stayed in that space for 5 days.
In one room.
It was just two of us with baby boy inside this room, just hanging out. And you, like, what else do you need?
All we did was wake up and
free food. And then came that moment, which is so exciting. Today's the day. We are leaving the hospital. You ready for your first ride? Excited? Anastasia's feeling well. You feeling good, baby doll?
Yes.
All right. We're leaving. Yay, the beginning of the rest of our lives. Here we go. We're officially a family. We're no longer having these hospital people coming and helping us.
Yeah, I didn't feel like we didn't know anything. Like being there for almost 5 days, I felt like I was in a class. And maybe I'm also stubborn. I don't like to listen too much to other people. So I like to listen to professionals.
Stop it.
Shut up.
So I'm not a professional then.
I don't like to listen to too many experiences because everybody's experience is different. So when I came home, I was like, as far as baby Anderson is breathing, he's healthy, everything is going well, he's pooping, he's peeing. So if you listen to everybody, you will go insane. I would have went insane, okay? Because I know someone who actually was waiting for me to go through certain pain. Wait until you get to this part. Wait until you get to this part. And then you feel the pain. Oh, you just wait until. I'm like, are you excited for me to experience your pain? You know, so right. you don't want that. You don't want that in your head.
Yeah.
But just pray and do the best You brought the child into this world. Whether you have a partner or you don't, you are doing great. It will all work out.
So we leave, we're driving, we get home, and then the youth group from the church, and they had posters all over the door, all over the wall saying, "Welcome home, Andersons, welcome home, baby Anderson." They had pieces of scripture on the wall. It was just so awesome, right? Yes. It just shows now during COVID that there's numerous ways that you can show love towards someone, even though if you can't be there to greet them and hold them and hug them. And having those signs up almost brought us all to tears. Right. It's just amazing. We're so thankful. People just started sending food from the minute we showed up. And if they didn't want to send food, they would just leave it on the doorstep, or they would send gift cards. Incredible. So thankful. It brings us to our knees all the time to thank God for just community, how we got to look out for one another and love on one another. And because we can't see each other personally, doesn't mean you can't stop showing love and caring for one another, because we've felt it over these last couple of weeks. It's been 100-fold.
It's been great, including you all.
Yeah.
Okay, you all, your prayers, your concerns, your care. Okay?
Yeah, because having a baby during COVID will kind of, it'll get you a little anxious.
Yeah. And let's talk about this mustache. Leave a comment below if you really like this, because am I the only one that I'm like, I wake up in the morning, he gets out of the shower, and I'm like, why do you still have this mustache on?
You guys have no interest probably in my mustache. What you're really here for is to find out what the name of our baby boy is. So let's go get those names. So we're all ready to go and make this drawing happen. We got all the names right here, and then what happened?
And we have to feed baby boy, so he is doing his thing over here.
So listen, buddy, we're about to announce your name to the community. You ready for that? First of all, thank you all so much for putting the names down, entering the drawing. Thank you for being subscribers. Listen, this all happened because of you. We have all the names of the people who chose the correct name.
He's gonna shake, shake, shake.
Shake it off, shake it off. I'm gonna pick first the YouTube winner. The YouTube winner for the naming
is
of our little baby boy is Hope Brown. All right, come on down, Hope Brown.
Yay!
Yay, Hope Brown, you got it right. Yay! You, Miss Hope, are going to get a hoodie for the Instagram.
Oh, that's a big one.
Miriam, I say, I for you, I for me, I for all of us.
You won a t-shirt, the Jinyami t-shirt. It's coming your way. Now come get it.
No, we'd love for you to take a picture of you yourself in the merch, in the shirt, in the hoodie, pop it over to us, and we're gonna put it up on the YouTube community page and put it on our Instagram.
We're gonna keep giving you shout out.
So if that's cool with you, you're right, we wanna be able to share that and share the love. So one name that they did not choose was
Princeton.
Princeton was a very popular one.
Yes.
We were so close to Princeton. Princeton was real close to do it. That's where how we met. It's part of our sacred
that's
story.
That's how we're here today.
Absolutely. Okay. The second name they did not choose.
That we got so many people choosing it, and our fans who actually watches our video know this name, and we love you all. The name is Charlie. Oh man, I know we broke so many hearts by not choosing Charlie, but we love the name Charlie. We love it, and we understand why you all chose that name.
Charlie's the name of my stepfather, and he's part of our sacred story as well.
We're together,
yes, figuratively we're together, and so that was right there too. That's why he was one of the three names.
These three names are names we actually did think about, but we were waiting because we couldn't decide. That's why we threw it on you guys. But we waited for baby Anderson to be born, and when he came out, we knew once he comes out, we will be able to figure the name out.
We really did. A lot of people said that, and I was like, yeah, okay.
Whatever. Yeah, me too.
Oh, right when he came out, I looked at him and I said, you know what, honey, he looks like a Christian. And then when she said,
I was like, I don't see him as Princeton. Nah, he's not Charlie. He's definitely Christian. You all know the name that we picked is Christian Anderson Jr.
Thank you all so much for caring so much, for even putting your name down, for even being aware of all this and just being part of this community. And most importantly, we thank you for your prayers and the love. We felt the love, we felt the prayers, and we send it right back to you. This is Christian.
This is Anastasia.
And your new favorite Christian.
Julia.
Yay, peace.